The Russian invasion of Ukraine continues, with the country's infrastructure sustaining catastrophic damage as winter approaches. World leaders have been worried that Russia might also at some point use battlefield tactical nuclear weapons. Under what circumstances should NATO or the U.S. have a more active role in this conflict, Senator Hassan?
Well, look, we are seeing the Ukrainian people give their lives to fight for what we all have, democracy. And they are showing with their steadfastness and their courage that democracy is worth fighting for. And they are standing up to Vladimir Putin, who is a war criminal. And it is critically important that democracies stand together and make sure that Vladimir Putin's aggression and threats are not tolerated and that we stand strong. What we know is that authoritarians around the world, whether it is in China or North Korea or Iran, are watching. And at the end of the day, in the live free or die state, we know how important it is that we provide critical support, both financial and the means for the Ukrainian people to defend themselves and repel Russia. And it's also critically important that we continue our sanctions regime, which has proven to be pretty effective, but we still have to keep a very close eye on the way Putin is trying to circumvent it.
General, same question to you. Under what circumstances should the U.S. or NATO become more involved in this conflict?
Well, I think we've already seen the circumstances, but it's too late. The withdrawal from Afghanistan was a debacle. It empowered Russia. It empowered Putin to invade. It empowered China, who's going to invade Taiwan. We're not going to do anything about it because we can't, because we're weak, because of her policies and Joe Biden's policies and the whole administration's policies. I mean, Senator Hassan has failed us national security-wise, and she continues to fail on the Homeland Security Committee because we got open borders and immigration, millions of people, 98 terrorists coming into this country. So you want to get back to Ukraine? Ukraine is a mess because this administration has made it a mess. They have no diplomatic leadership, no political leadership. Our economy is weak. Our military is graded as weak. We have nothing to do but watch because of her policies and her votes with Joe Biden. We need strong leaders with national security experience in Washington, D.C. to draw the line before anything happens. And with this administration and with her in the Senate, it will not happen.
Senator, 30 seconds.
Look, I stood up to the administration. I disagreed with the administration and its decision to set an arbitrary deadline for withdrawal from Afghanistan, as I disagreed with the previous administration when it set an arbitrary deadline. And I have supported an investigation to hold the administration accountable and to find out how it is that the Taliban took control so quickly after Afghanistan. But at the end of the day, the United States of America must remain the most powerful country on earth. It must maintain its military and economic edge, and I have a record of making sure that we continue to do that.